Welcome back to the Dylan Shea channel. Today, I'm starting a podcast with my friend, now colleague, Bradley. We did do this last week. We had a trial run. Was supposed to upload it, but we sort of failed. So we're trying it again today. And I've also got 3 weeks without uploading, so I'm on a massive duck.
Lack of professionalism.
Very. But yeah. I'm here with Bradley. I'll give Bradley a little intro. Bradley writes articles. Didn't actually want me to mention this, but I've mentioned it.
It's early days.
What was it called?
Flat out sports talk.
Yeah.
Throw me under it. The name is Pendon.
Pendon, yeah. That is on Twitter. Flat out sport talk on Twitter, isn't it?
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
what have you wrote about so far?
Wrote Tyson Fury. Tyson causes Fury. Then about the rise and fall of Patrick Vieira. About all sports really, all the latest news.
Yep.
Check it out.
Boxing, football, snooker,
Boxing. Snooker.
all of
Ray.
it.
Snooker.
Darts.
Maybe if something comes up about the darts.
Yeah. Not too
Who
much
knows?
happens though, does it? At the darts, really.
You
Yeah.
can say that. I'm not saying that.
That's a
Darts
good
viewers
point.
won't be
That
happy.
is a very good point. Anyway, Bradley. Let's start with Bradley again because he is top 100k. You are top 100k, aren't you?
90k.
90k on FPL, which is unbelievable.
I'm disappointed.
When we did
I
this
should
last
be
week,
about 40k.
yeah, when we did this
Yeah.
last week, Bradley was top 80k. He's now top 90, so he dropped off a bit.
I was top 45k like 3 weeks ago.
Well, how did you get on this week?
61 points. But I started Chilwell, Lampard benched. I started Bruno, Matoma, Trippier, Botman. It was a rubbish week really. Martinelli saved me.
Martinelli.
Got my team on here. So.
Who's your captain?
I captained Rashford. He assisted. Not great.
Yeah, he's not
But it was a
scored.
green arrow at the end of it. So
Oh, nice. Which is your first green arrow? Didn't you get like 100 points last week?
yeah, 112 or 100 and something points, and I still had a red arrow.
Standards in the top
Infuriating.
100k. They're so high.
Different class.
Yeah.
Unlike you down in like a 10 million.
Yeah. I mean, I give it up. I mean, I don't know how many weeks ago. 10, 15.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. In our group
Normally
chat,
me.
not group chat, our mini league, I'm current champion as well, so it's disappointing. We've had a disappointing year at Shea Adams.
You're Leicester.
Yeah. Dylan Shea Adams FC. Yeah, literally. What's your name? But again,
It was the Kouyaté kid, but then Kouyaté left Palace. I think
yeah.
it's, what is it now?
I don't know.
2 girls, 1 schlop.
Brilliant. Yeah, right. That's that name. Who's good? Do you know who's going to be your captain next week?
Haaland or Kane both got good fixtures.
Who's Kane got?
Can't decide.
I should know this. But
Kane's Leicester? No, Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Haaland got Leicester.
oh
Yeah.
God, it's got to be Haaland, isn't it? I think. Leicester are really
Yeah.
bad.
And it's at the Etihad. Haaland loves a hat trick there.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I'd go with Haaland, but don't listen to me because I think I'm about 7
You'd be
million.
the last person.
Yeah, definitely.
It's quite good for you.
Yeah, very true. So let's get into the first thing, which is Liverpool vs Arsenal. Did you watch it? Didn't watch it.
Nope.
It's
I've
out.
seen the highlights. It looked like a good game.
It's the game of the season. Michael Richards said it's one of the best he's ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Ramsdale's save at the end was incredible.
Right.
Who do
Two
you
of
think's
them.
favourite for the league now?
Man City. I said Man City the whole way, but I'm a Spurs fan, so
You hope.
who do you think?
I really want Arsenal, but I can't. I think Man City.
On the scum. Why do you want the scum to win it?
Man City are like plastic oil club, isn't it?
That's very true. You know, if it was anyone but Arsenal, I would want them to win it.
What about Man United?
Oh, I hate Man United so much. I know, Man City.
What about Crystal Palace?
Man City, definitely. Definitely.
It's free.
I want the worst for Crystal Palace. Yeah, definitely. We will get on to Palace in a little bit. As you can see, Bradley is a Palace fan.
Got to it this week.
Yep. So, Liverpool vs Arsenal. Did you see both Aaron Ramsdale saves?
The last one was incredible.
The last one was a joke,
Was
honestly.
it Salah? No, which one was it? Whose shot? It was just incredible.
Well, there was two.
No. The first one, the last one was the off the line basically, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's just a joke.
I thought the first one was better.
Yeah, I don't think the only keeper I think would save that in that moment in the Prem would be like De Gea, Ramsdale. That's it. I think only those two would have saved
Alisson,
that. Alisson, yeah.
Not Alisson?
Yeah, Alisson. Yeah, but
Sam
they're a bit
Johnson?
more. De Gea and Ramsdale are a bit more like shot stoppy, aren't they? Like,
Shot stoppers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ramsdale. I did a Spurs vs Arsenal combined 11 when they played the second North London derby, I think, which was like 10 weeks ago. I chose the Reece over Ramsdale.
I don't think that's that bad a shout.
But it is now.
Lloris has fell off a lot since. Yeah, now it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. At the time, maybe.
club legend.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Well, legacy-wise, Lloris is definitely better.
Captain.
But, yeah, but Ramsdale, he's just a joke.
He is.
Laughed at the time as well.
Mad.
Yeah. But this game, I mean, Arsenal in the first 40 minutes were unreal. Like, Liverpool could not get
Can't comment.
close. Trent is bad at times, isn't he? It's funny because we spoke
He's so
about Trent.
dodgy.
We spoke about Trent in the last week's podcast, which got, well, I just didn't edit because it was too difficult. But we both have very conflicting opinions on Trent. But he's terrible at defending.
You never used to argue that.
I did. He's just worse this year than he was last year.
Yeah, he's got. But so's all Liverpool players, to be fair.
Yeah. Have you seen the
Like
goals
Van Dijk.
in this game?
Through the highlights, yeah.
The second
Was
Arsenal
it Trent's
goal.
fault? I didn't notice.
Well, it wasn't. It's not specifically Trent, but Arsenal's second goal is probably the easiest goal this season. It was like two passes. They one ball over the top over Trent, and then Martinelli just crosses it. Jesus is the only player in the box, only Arsenal player, and beats two Liverpool centre backs to a header.
It was a good header.
Good
Get it
header.
down.
Yeah, it was, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't know how he's managed to get there.
Like Xhaka though, like Gary Neville made a good point. The Anfield crowd were asleep, and he woke them up by roaring. Trent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He faced up to him, and then that's what lost Arsenal the game, I think.
Yeah. Granit Xhaka, Mr. Unreliable.
Not this season, but
Well, in the biggest game, in the biggest game of the season, he's cost them, I'd say. Because literally, before that, they were dominating. He did that. Liverpool scored 90 seconds later.
Yeah.
So he's just too
And the crowd was
unreliable.
just bang up for it.
Yeah. If I was
He's got anger issues.
definitely, he's good. He's not that good. I think he's overrated personally, but
He's been very good this season.
yeah.
New role.
Yeah, I guess he's been. Yeah, I still think there's better players out there. If they're gonna go for it again
Like
next
who?
year, I'd say Tielemans is better
Don't
than
like
him.
obviously Tielemans.
Yeah.
Who? Can't even get in the Leicester team, can he?
Well, you don't think Tielemans is better than Xhaka?
No.
Oh no!
Xhaka's better than Tielemans.
No way! No way! No way! Xhaka's
Tielemans
better.
is gone. Tielemans that's like saying Roy Keane's better than Xhaka.
Oh
Gone
my
in the
god!
past.
Oh my god!
Get over it.
No, Tielemans.
I'm not even-
Tielemans scored in the FA Cup final like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, he's not been good
Xhaka's
this
played
year.
every minute of a title 11.
Yeah, it's a better team than Tielemans, though, isn't it? Like, Tielemans is in a terrible team.
Well, that Leicester team was a good team
Was. It's
when
not
Tielemans
anymore.
was playing well. No, it's awful now.
Terrible. But yeah, Liverpool were good second half. Thought they were better. They're only up for it. They need to be up for it to play well, which is a big
They need
problem.
the crowd behind. They need the 12th man.
Yeah, which is like away from home, you just don't get that. So sort it out, Liverpool.
And get there at Bournemouth.
Yeah, exactly. They lost to Bournemouth, didn't they? Yeah.
Lost to Bournemouth. Was it 1-0? Yeah.
Yeah, beat Man United 7-0. Lost to Bournemouth
7-0.
1-0.
Liverpool.
So, yeah, inconsistent. Yeah, not good enough for Liverpool. But yeah, one of the best games of the season, I think. Well, I'd say the best game of the season.
Do you think they'll get top 4?
No chance. They're terrible.
What's your top 4?
Man City, Arsenal. Newcastle do look good. They've upped it.
Yeah, they've hit yeah.
Isak.
I don't know their fixtures. Have they got tough fixtures?
Let's have a look at Newcastle's fixtures. Under pressure here. Got to be quick.
I think Man United definitely will.
Yeah.
4th place is up for grabs.
Newcastle do have tough fixtures. They've got Villa away, who are really good. They've got Tottenham at home. That's a big game. Everton away. Everton away. That's tough. They've got Southampton at home, and then they've got Arsenal at home. I'd say 4.
I can't see them winning another game.
I know. Southampton maybe. Yeah, but they will win that. They'll beat Spurs, I think. I think they're just better than us.
Yeah, but Brighton are better than you.
Yeah, that's true. But we just beat Brighton for some reason. We'll get on.
I think it's out of Newcastle, Spurs, and Liverpool.
I think it's going to be Man City, Arsenal. I think Newcastle 3rd, Man United 4th.
Newcastle 3rd.
Yeah, I think Rashford just dipped off a little bit.
He's injured now, isn't he? I don't know how long he's out for.
Oh wow.
Yeah, went off injured.
Oh, yeah. Well, exactly.
He hasn't dipped. He's gone
They're
for
not
like
dipped.
2-3 games without scoring.
Yeah, but
It's just his levels were that high.
yeah. That's what I mean, though. I don't think he can return to that. Like, he can't do that every game.
No, but Martial's back now.
Yeah.
He scored.
This is why I hate Man United. Who do you think? What's your top 4?
I just think there's a matter of time before Liverpool just go on a long run of wins. So I think they'll get 4th. I don't know.
Really?
How many points behind are they?
Liverpool are... So they're 8th currently. They are 12 points behind Man United in 4th.
Game in hand? What about Newcastle? Really?
Yeah.
I don't look that high up the table. I need to start looking
Same
that
amount
high.
of games as well.
Ask me who finished 13th and I'll tell you.
Currently Wolves.
Yeah, you got to back Newcastle then.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be the same top 4 as it is now?
Yeah, Man United 3rd though.
I think United 3rd. Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're on the same amount of points as Newcastle, so that's interesting.
Mad Newcastle massively ahead of schedule.
Massively. I'd say about 3 years ahead of schedule.
Yeah. It's worrying for football.
Very. Okay, let's get on to Crystal Palace 5, Leeds 1. A topic you'll be happy to
Can you say
talk
it again?
about.
What was the score?
Crystal Palace 5, Leeds United 1. What a weird Sunday.
Easter for you?
Are you? Has it sunk in yet?
No, I'm still celebrating to be honest. But the fixtures Palace coming up, I think we could finish above Chelsea. We're 6 points behind them, but our fixtures are perfect. Couldn't have asked for better fixtures.
So like your fixtures. You are 6 points behind Chelsea. Imagine if Crystal Palace finished with
Palace have
Chelsea.
scored the same amount of goals as Chelsea this season.
Really?
Mm.
God, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
For Palace,
For
it's
Palace.
awful for Chelsea considering they spent 600 million.
Yeah.
They've had 2 managers. What a terrible season for Chelsea. But Palace, your last 2 games since Don Roy Hodgson has come in.
Don Roy.
2-1 versus Leicester, dominated, got Brendan Rodgers sacked. Leeds
That's not good.
5-1.
1-0 down as well. Leeds look
1-0
just
down.
playing well. Too good for Palace.
Great header
Scored
from
just
Bamford,
before
by the
the-
way.
Tap in. It was luck. He was just glancing.
You're like that guy on TikTok. You're literally the guy on TikTok who watches Kane's goals and is like, tapping. There's another tapping. There's a tapping.
No, but Kane means to do what he does, but Bamford, he ain't good enough.
No, Bamford's not that great, but that was a good header.
It was glancing at it. It was a good header. It was decent. Mark Gay's finish was better.
No chance.
He had to
Tap
lift
it.
it
That was
over the
literally a
keeper.
tap-in.
He had to lift it over Meslier.
Bamford glided it perfectly into the
What was the final score?
post. 5-1, but that's irrelevant.
5-1.
Alright, anyway, let's talk
the
about
only thing
Palace,
that
because
matters.
Palace were amazing.
Again.
Again,
Borderless now, Palace.
all this winning.
Back-to-back wins.
Who do we talk about first? It's got to be Michael Elise. Like, he is just...
Eze and Elisa.
he's so good. Michael Elise is just... God, Man City. You know to buy him.
Why can't he stay at
Get him in.
Palace? Why can't he stay at Palace?
Because he's like 12th in the league every year. He's too good for that.
You should get the clip from last week's podcast up and put it in here.
Yeah, definitely. we would sound like absolute geniuses.
What was
I
it
mean-
we said? Well, it was over that ranking, wouldn't it?
It was over the rankings on Saturday
Yeah.
Social. They put Michael Elise in. They said he was one of the worst youngsters in the
wouldn't it,
Prem.
from
Out of the
E,
best
E.
ones. Like the worst of the
Yeah.
best. They said he was lower than Evan Ferguson, Garnacho, who else was there?
They put him in the
Bajatic,
same
Badiashile.
bracket as Onana for Everton.
Yeah, no, Michael Elise, he's so
He's-
good.
He's
3
world
assists? No, I wouldn't go that far
youngest
at all.
ever to do it from open play. He's
Is
going to
he?
be world class.
Could be, yeah.
100%.
Definitely could be.
Mm.
His crossing, he's definitely top 5 crossers in the league.
I can't think of anyone better. Maybe equal, but not better.
No, and there's definitely 2 better. Or
Don't say
Kevin De
Kulusevski.
Bruyne and Trent.
Yeah, but I just think Elise's as good as that. As them.
Yeah, so do I.
I mean, not picking a pass, like they'll pick a strange pass.
Yeah.
But actually
Yeah.
whipping the ball in. Elise's there.
Yeah, his corners as well. Like they're
Mm.
just so whippy.
On the point
So-
as well.
Yeah, and he can do it on his right as well. Cut on his right foot, on the
Yeah.
left. Just sensational player. Eze though,
Six.
I mean, is he the most likable player in the Premier League?
Yeah, unbelievable. It's mad them two cost a combined like 24 mil.
Bargain,
They're
absolute bargains.
100 mil at least between them. More.
You want
Like,
80 mil
it's
from
mad.
Mark Guay, so
100%. It's our captain.
it's crazy that like a young manager like Vieira can't get the best out of them, but 75-year-old Roy Hodgson, just give him the keys and he'll just
I
get the
don't think
best out
it'll
of them.
last. I think
No.
like it wouldn't surprise me. Southampton will lose 2-1 or something, and then we'll
Yeah, but-
won't win again, and then we'll win 2 in a row. That's what
Yeah.
Hodgson feel.
Yeah, but Eze is definitely better under Hodgson.
Oh, definitely. It's just more freedom
Remember-
for the centre.
Yeah. Wasn't Vieira playing him on like the left all the time?
He was playing him deeper. He was playing him all over. He's playing Eze and Elise through the middle. It just wasn't working.
God, that's bad.
Yeah.
I remember under Roy, the goal he scored against Sheffield United.
Sheffield United. He scored 2 worldies against them. The one away at their place was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Different class.
Yeah, he's unreal. He is unreal. When he's on it. Anything else from that game you thought was like very pleasing, or
Sam Johnson.
Tim Johnson?
I think.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
He's got to start now every game. He won us that game. If it wasn't for him, we'd be 3-0 down at half time. And he just makes you feel so much more comfortable. There's no mistaking him. Watch him make a mistake next week.
Definitely. I'm praying that happens. Yeah, he's better with his feet as well. Guaita is very dodgy with his feet.
Yeah, and Johnson, what I noticed, like, he played it short, but sometimes he said go long. He took initiative of when to play at the back, and it worked every time, to be fair.
Yeah, when did you sign him?
This is his first year. Free from West
This is his
Brom.
first year?
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe it's taken this long for him to actually get the nod. Well, it took Roy Hodgson for him to get the nod.
Well, Guaita done his hamstring. That's the only reason he's in. Yeah. So let's just hope Johnson keeps his place. Even though I love Guaita, but Johnson's better.
His contract's up, isn't it, Guaita, in the summer?
He signed another 1 year.
Oh, really? No, that's good, I guess. But I wouldn't extend after that.
We need 2 good keepers. Maybe Guaita can go number 2.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But there's one thing I need to talk about, because it has annoyed me so much over this. People have lost their minds in football, right? So this VAR Brighton stuff, right? So I'm a Spurs fan, if you don't know. Like, you know the Matoma. Let's talk about the Matoma handball first. You know the goal he scored. Right, I'm seeing people outraged, right, about this, saying it's the worst decision out of them all. This is the easiest one. It's a handball.
His arm's up here. It's
I'm going to do a demonstration
easy.
to the camera.
I'm looking forward to this.
So this, you can see me, can't you?
Yeah, I can see you.
So this shoulder, you can shoulder it, right? You're allowed to do that. Shoulder, not shoulder. You cannot touch it here. This is handball.
They say your shirt sleeve, but his arm's out here. He's controlled it. Put his arm out too.
With his bicep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much bicep here, top of the bicep. You just can't do that. That's a handball.
No.
Easy choice. Do you think that was handball as well? Yeah.
Easily. It's the other 3.
Easy. It's the other 3. Let's dunk. First of all, long leg. Did you see that dunk penalty? Should have been a
2
pen.
ends to rip them down.
That's the biggest penalty.
I don't. But what are they looking at?
Yeah, I know. And then the Matoma pen. That should have been a pen as well. Where Højbjerg tackled him. Do you know what doesn't help though? Is the way he goes down. Like, he sort of just jumps to the floor, which doesn't help, I don't think.
But anyone who knows the slightest thing about football would look at that foul and say that's a penalty.
Yeah,
I don't understand. They have the videos and they still get it wrong. There's no hope.
There is no hope. And so much goes towards big six clubs as well. So
I mean, I cannot stand Brighton, but they were robbed big time.
Yeah.
And the second handball. Yeah, go
on. The McAllister goal.
Yeah.
The second goal.
Not handball.
Yeah, that should have stood.
His arms are literally on his body.
What do they want him to do? He can't really move it, can he?
No.
Yeah.
If Kane scored that's given.
Yeah, I think so, probably. And save it, Lloris. It's in the middle of the goal. Start anyway.
It was deflection, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's still the middle of the goal. I mean, you know. But yeah, that's definitely. That should have been a goal. So it should have been about 3-1 Brighton. And then the one that annoyed me as well is that Stellini got a red when he didn't do anything.
He was just standing there.
Just stood there like this the whole time. And then they give him a...
The law, though, they have to control the bench, apparently. Which the bench...
He can't do that, can he? There's like 20 different people.
He employs a rule. I don't know if that's the rule. It's the rule, but it's a stupid rule. He literally
And the fourth,
stood there.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just stupid, very stupid. And also, what happened this weekend is that Israel Adesanya reclaimed his UFC Middleweight Belt. Now, I'm a UFC sort of hardcore fan. Bradley is casual.
Casual.
Yeah,
Very
very
casual.
casual. So you saw the knockout, didn't you?
Yeah.
This fight was massive. Adesanya's legacy was very much on the line. Yeah,
Big time.
He joined the UFC in 2018, so it's only been 5 years.
That's
Yeah,
mad.
he's fought 15 times in the UFC. I think 10 of them have been title fights out of the 15. And he's won pretty much every single one. He's lapped the division. He's beat Cannonier twice, Whittaker twice, Paulo Costa once, Marvin Vettori twice. Beat everyone twice, pretty much. But he was 3-0 down to Pereira. Lost his belt, got KO'd as well. And this fight was, well, probably the last one for him if he lost it. But he KO'd him. It's unbelievable.
It was an amazing knockout, but because it's 3-1 now, what happens?
They're going to do it again, I think.
And if
which is a
Adesanya
bit
wins?
annoying.
What
If Adesanya wins, then... Well, if Adesanya wins, it's over.
But it's 3-2 to the other guy.
The next one... Yeah, I don't think they count in like the two kickboxing ones now, because it's the UFC. Because it's 1-1 in UFC.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so they should fight again, yeah.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, incredible fights. Adesanya, he actually does have a case for middleweight GOAT. The other one is Anderson Silva. But Adesanya beat Anderson Silva. I mean, he was about 49 years old, but...
Beat what's in front of you.
Yep. Yeah.
The knockout
Adesanya is just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he looked like he was losing when he did the knockout. That round, he looked like he was behind on the fight.
Yeah, the full fight is on BT. I watched it earlier. He was losing that fight. Pereira was unreal, by the way.
Yeah.
And then I think Adesanya might have done it on purpose, actually. I know it sounds a bit odd, but I think he on purpose let him come in. So then he just perfect counter over the top.
Picked him off,
then, yeah.
It was
which would be... Did you see his post-match press the post-fight interview? Post-match?
No.
In the Octagon?
So. No.
Oh my god, it was so cool. He goes, he was like, I wish all of you could feel how happy I am once in your life. And he was like, I get to do this again and again and again.
Brutal, but true.
Goosebumps. Got goosebumps. And I'm just there and I'm watching it in my bed.
Cheers, Israel.
Cheers, Israel Adesanya. No, he's too cool for a start as well.
Yeah, he's the Paul Pogba of UFC.
Yeah. But if Paul Pogba actually just lived up to the potential.
Yeah, the French Paul Pogba. For
yeah,
France,
yeah. Israel Adesanya regained his middleweight title. I hope he wins the next one because the UFC is just way better with Adesanya in it. And the UFC has been on a tear. I mean, it's had John Jones, it's had Adesanya, it's had Volkanovski versus Makhachev. It's been 2 months of just insane fights.
Masvidal's finished now. He retired.
Yeah, he retired. Yeah, Masvidal retired. Great
UFC
career.
Legend,
Yeah, definitely a UFC legend. He had a year in 2019. I think in that year he beat Darren Till, maybe, knocked him out. Then he knocked out Ben Askren in 5 seconds, and then he beat Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest year in UFC history, actually.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, respect to Masvidal.
Enjoy retirement.
Yeah, definitely. The last thing we are going to talk about, this is a long pod. Well, it's actually not. It's
No.
33 minutes. But
Put it
the
on in
last
the car.
thing is, is we will talk about predictions. Me and Bradley have a league where we do every single year. We're on the
How you
5th
getting
year
on in that?
now. Not too great. I don't know what the points are because we have about 4 weeks. We need to add up the points. But I won the first. No, we drew the first year somehow. So it actually works if you get the result right. That's 3 points, isn't it? Yeah. So if I say 3-1
No.
Fulham.
Result right, 1 point. The score right, 3 points.
Yeah. So if I say 3-1 Fulham and it turns out to be 3-1 Fulham, I get 3 points. If I say 3-1 Fulham and it's 2-1 Fulham, but well, because they won, I predicted the win, get 1 point. The first year, we drew somehow. Bradley, I was winning, and then Bradley predicted 5-3 for Crystal Palace beat Bournemouth 5-3 on the last game, which is just depressing.
That is royalty. It's privilege. I should be on your wall in the back, holding up Palace 5, Bournemouth 3.
Yeah. Any room? In between.
Squeeze on there somewhere.
The second year I won. Happy with that. But since then, Bradley's won 2. The last
And
2. So it's 2 on Bradley. And he's winning this one by about 10 points, is it?
Yeah. Well,
so
as of
Bradley,
like 3 weeks ago, before we scored.
Yeah, God knows what the score is now. We'll have to add those up.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Bradley's on for the 3-peat. So we'll do the predictions now for the week coming up. And the first game is fixtures. Always tough. Aston Villa versus Newcastle. Who's going first?
You can go first.
I'm going to go Newcastle. I want to tear. I'm going to go 3-1 Newcastle.
They're both due a loss.
Yeah, definitely.
Where's the game?
Villa.
I say 0-0. A ball draw. It's going to be the worst game
good.
ever.
Next is the Graham Potter derby. It's Chelsea versus Brighton. I'm going to go... Chelsea not good. I think they beat Brighton though, for some reason, just random. I'll go 2-0 Chelsea.
I'll go 1-0 Chelsea. Surely they win eventually.
Eventually, yeah. Everton versus Fulham. That's tough. Fulham, they're not as good as they were at the start.
No manager, no Mitrovic.
Dropped off. I'm going to go 1-0 Everton.
I'll go 3-0 Everton. 3-0.
Wow. Statement from Sean Dyche. And I've just accidentally hit my mic. Brilliant. Southampton versus Crystal Palace, Bradley's team. In action. Quite a big game. You could secure safety, really, here, couldn't you?
Yeah, one more win. I think.
I'm going to
We'll
go...
win, it's just a matter of how many.
Yeah, that's the situation at Crystal Palace these days.
It's a bit boring.
Yeah. Could do with a loss, really. Bring you back to earth.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm
a Man
going to
City
go
fan.
2-1. Yeah.
2-1-2.
When you celebrate, when Palace celebrate, you'll just do that thing, we just clap. And that's it. I'm going to go 2-1 Palace.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go... surely we keep a clean sheet. 1-0 Palace.
Okay. Spurs versus Bournemouth. I'm going to go 3-1 Spurs.
4-0 Spurs.
Yeah. Wolves Brentford. Wolves are on decent form. Brentford also very good though. I go 2-2 for that game.
I'll go 1-1. I think you've got it right though.
Yeah, so do I. Man City versus Leicester. God, please, Man City win this. I'll go 3-0 Man City.
3-0. I can't see Leicester scoring at the Etihad. I'll go. Leicester is so spineless.
Yeah. There's nothing in that team.
7-0 at Man City.
7-0.
7-0.
Wow,
You
statement.
heard it here. Put the bet on.
West Ham versus Arsenal. I'm going to go with the shock. I'm going to go 1-0 West Ham.
1-0 West Ham. You think this is the downfall of Arsenal?
They went 1-0 down to West Ham, didn't they? Earlier on in the season. And then they came back and won. So I'm going to go 1-0 West Ham.
Just don't think West Ham are very good, to be honest. So I think 2-0 Arsenal. Professional.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest versus Man United. Forest, they're on very bad form, aren't they?
Very awful.
Man United, they've not impressed me lately, Man United. I'll go 1-1.
1-1? I'll go...
Casemiro might be back. Is he back?
He might be, or he's got one more out, I'm not sure. Ericsson might be starting.
True.
I'll go 4-1 to Man United.
And the last game, which is...
Your prediction's more wild than that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Leeds versus Liverpool. Now, Liverpool did well versus Arsenal to come back. I'm now going to go with a 2-0 Leeds. No, 2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
2-1 Leeds?
2-1 Leeds.
Leeds just lost 5-1 to Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I know.
But they were good first half. I'm going to go 5-1 Liverpool. Back-to-back 5-1 home losses for Leeds. That's what I'm going for.
That would be devastating for Leeds fans. Yeah, so that wraps the predictions up. I don't think we have anything else to talk about, really. So, if you have enjoyed the video, the podcast, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you're new as well. And check out Bradley's articles.
Up and coming articles.
Thank you for watching. Becoming articles.
Upcoming articles.
Oh, upcoming articles. What's your next one on?
I'm not sure. The Snooker World Championship starts next weekend, so probably that. But I doubt I'll get many views on that.
Yeah. Oh well. Do what you enjoy, I guess. Yeah, but thank you for watching, and yeah, bye.